Australia's Mornington Peninsula is renowned for the quality of its pristine marine environment, rich soils, and world-beating produce. It's a globally recognised centre for premium fresh vegetables, fruits and wines. It's in this environment of horticultural excellence that the Gazzola family vegetable farms are situated. So let's learn more. Every day, for at least 2 meals a day, we need to eat vegetables, right? We all know they're vital to our long-term health. We've been told for years to eat our greens. So wouldn't it be great if you could see exactly where your greens are coming from? Wouldn't it be ideal to know that the food you are feeding yourself, your family and your friends was fresh, well handled and cared for at every step to your kitchen? We think so too. So meet the Gazzolas, Paul, Colin, Andrew and Father Lewis. They are third-generation farmers and part of a Mornington Peninsula-based family business that is considered one of the biggest and best vegetable producers in Australia. These guys not only know where your greens come from, they grow them. The Gazzolas grew up in the family farming business, but to find out how this empire evolved, we need to rewind to 1925, when the boys' grandfather, Matteo Gazzola, arrived in Australia. It was in 1932 that Matteo and his brother-in-law formed a partnership on 72 acres at Narre Warren South on the Mornington Peninsula. By 1939, they had expanded production to supply Melbourne's Queen Victoria market. By 1954, Louis Gazzola, Paul, Colin and Andrew's father, joined the business full-time, learning the ropes before Matteo retired in 1957. By this time, the operation had become a leading vegetable grower for Melbourne and interstate markets. Paul, Colin and Andrew joined forces with their father in 1992 and started farming at the current locations. This was the beginning of the next chapter of the Gazzola family story. And what a story it is. The Gazzola family now own 1,000 acres throughout the Mornington Peninsula, with a staff of over 100. Paul says the family didn't go out consciously to grow the business to such a scale, but what they've done is listen to the market and increase production to meet their customers' needs. The family has 2 sites to grow produce, in Somerville and Bonio, which helps provide fresh produce to their customers all year round. Even though they are in the same region of the Mornington Peninsula, the soils and conditions of Somerville and Bonio areas differ greatly. The sandy soils and temperate climate of Bonio give good all year round growing conditions for celery and iceberg lettuce. Somerville is where cos lettuces and Asian greens thrive. The Gazzolas know their customers don't want to hear the word can't. They want consistency and quality of supply. The produce has to be delivered to the right place at the right time and to the right market every time. To improve efficiency, the Gazzolas have designed harvest aids that pass through the crops, loaded with teams of pickers, washers and packers. Each machine is designed for a particular crop. The harvester, with the conveyor belt of cone-shaped cups moving around in a circular motion, has been designed for cos lettuce. The base of the lettuce needs to be carefully washed. This happens in the harvester immediately after picking. They're also packed on the harvester, so when they arrive at the warehouse, the cos lettuce can be shipped immediately, fast and fresh. Freshness and quality are not negotiables for the Gazzola family. Just to understand the commitment the family have to their produce, look at the celery. Tiny celery seedlings are selected for quality, with 120,000 planted weekly, using specially designed planting machines. This is one of the Gazzola's most popular products, and they harvest an average of 5 acres of hand-picked celery each week. That's over 120,000 sticks of mature celery, harvested each week, 52 weeks of the year. The final piece of the Gazzola puzzle is in the packing shed at Somerville. Automation and technology in the agricultural industry are vital to business growth. Installed 11 years ago, a large robotic system is used to palletise the packed celery boxes to be sent to different parts of Australia. The robot reads a grid table on each box. It then knows where to put the boxes and crates and on which pallet they belong. From there, it's off to the cold room to await the trucks which take the freshly harvested vegetables to markets and retailers. Providing year-round produce of consistent quality and quantity is not an easy task. To do it year in, year out is about dedication, ambition and hard work. The Gazzolas have all these qualities in spades. The land is beautiful and the produce tastes great. But it's the Gazzola family that is the key to this consistency and quality. Rewind to 1925 and you can see where it all began. Fast forward to the future and it's as bright as the Mornington Peninsula sunshine.